One thing I'm sure you live with here in New York City, does the highway construction ever end? Ever, ever, ever. Wouldn't it be nice if they just set a date out there like 5 years from now, just go on one day, it's all going to be done for one day, and then we'll tear it all up again. I think the day they opened the interstate, they cut the ribbon, they went, we forgot an off-ramp. Get the barrels back out. I'm a habitual speeder. To anybody else, habitual speeders? Where are my people? That's the problem right there. There's not enough of us. There's nothing wrong with traffic. We couldn't fix this with speed, folks. Let's go. You know, make more water go through a hose? Turn it up faster. Problem solved. There's trouble merging in this country, too. Let me tell you how merging works. Listen up. Listen carefully. I want you to take this with you tonight, okay? Here's how you merge. Ready for this? Speed up. You see how that works? Go faster. Term is merge, not wedge. Here's the all-American merge right here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 30, 20, 10. If all the traffic's going 70, you don't come down the ramp at 50 and make a hole. You come down at 80 and find one. Be a team player. And let me tell you, get off the highway. Exit, then brake. It's not brake, exit. It's exit, brake. That works best for all of us. How many of you suck at driving? Let me see your hands. How many of you? I need to see more hands. I need to see way more hands. Here's a traffic scenario I'd like to ask about. Oncoming traffic, and you need to make a left through oncoming traffic. How much room do some of you need? You only have to miss the bumper of the car that just went past. It just takes a second to get across there. Some of you apparently need to see the horizon. I've made a left out of the second position many times in my life before. I'm like, okay, he could have gone there. He could have gone there. He had room there. He is not going here. I am. Boom, right there. That's why I could never own a gun. I don't own a gun. I'll tell you why. If I owned a gun, I would never stop using it. I would follow those people to their destination, and they get out of the car, I go, get back in the car. No, don't kill me. No, I'm not going to kill you. I'm going to teach you how to turn left. Let's go. Get back in the car, Let's go out on the road. We're going to turn left right up there. Right after that red car, right there. There's not enough room. There's plenty of room. If I had a gun, it would just replace my car horn. Every time that light turned green, it would be... And who put in all these roundabouts and didn't tell anybody how they work? That is not the place for the timid. The roundabout does not have to be empty for you to enter it. It just has to be enough room for you to fit. Pick out a hole and hit that thing like an NFL running back. If you've ever driven up to a roundabout and stopped, I want you to go home tonight, lay down your keys, and never pick them up ever again. The sign says yield, not surrender. I came up to a roundabout recently. I went, I'm not stopping, and I jumped in, and I went, oh, I'm in a funeral procession. All right. I had to go all the way to the cemetery to get out of it. I'm always speeding. I'm 15 over when I'm early. I don't know what it is. I just think if gamblers can attribute their problem to a disease, I should be able to plead the same thing, don't you? Please, Your Honor, don't find me. I'm just going to speed again. I need treatment. I always wonder about race car drivers. Think about a race car driver, Formula One guy, a NASCAR guy. He's driving 220 miles an hour all afternoon, bumper to bumper, laser focused, 220 miles an hour, and then after the race, he's got to drive home with us on the freeway at 60. I'd be in the back seat with a gun in my mouth. I went into a parking garage recently in Seattle. You pay your money, head up the ramp. There's a big sign on the wall that says speed limit 5 miles an hour. Then in big red letters it says strictly enforced. 5. How'd you like to drive around the corner, see a cop staring at the radar gun? Hey. Chasing you with his flashlight. Woo! Do you know why I pulled you over? No. Got you doing 7. How'd you like it to go to court on that? Mr. Upton, you've been charged of doing 7 and a 5. How do you plead? Embarrassed.